Hi everybody, my name is Chad, and today I have The Incredibles. I have Elastigirl and Violet. So since The Incredibles 2 movie just came out, I figured I'd go ahead and do an unboxing for these dolls for you. Now, I got both of these dolls at Toys R Us, and they were originally $15, like $14.99, and of course, because Toys R Us is going out of business, they were marked down, so I did get a pretty decent discount on them. I haven't seen the Incredibles 2 movie just yet, but I'm really excited to see it, and I really am excited about these dolls. Actually, I think these are not dolls. I think they're considered... Oh yeah, they're costumed action figures. So technically they're not dolls, but let's be real, they're dolls. Anyway, so let me go ahead and get right into it then. I just want to show you. So this is what they look like in their packaging. So both characters have some of the artwork here up on the top. And it says, fully posable for incredible action. Then it says, Disney Pixar Incredibles 2. This is Elastigirl. And then on the back of the box, so it has some pictures of the doll or the action figure here. And then it says Elastigirl. Elastigirl can bend, stretch, and twist herself into any form. As the stay-at-home parent to the par's 3 children, she kept her superhero identity dormant for many years, but comes out of retirement when she's recruited to lead a campaign to make supers legal again. So that's pretty cool. It kind of gives you a little bit of backstory for the movie and what to expect. I'm really sorry for the glare. There's a lot of lights happening here. And here is Violet. This is Elastigirl's daughter. So she's really pretty. There's some artwork from the movie there. There we go. Incredibles 2, Violet. And then here she is on the back of the box. It's a picture of the doll, and it shows that you have a removable mask. And here it says, Violet. Violet Parr, the oldest of the 3 Parr children, has the power to become invisible and create force fields. An introvert, intelligent 14-year-old, she struggles with the challenge of leading a normal life when being a super is often anything but. On the back of the box for both of them, it shows the other dolls that you can get. So you've got... of course, you've got Violet, and then you've got Mr. Incredible and Jack Jack. They come in a set. Elastigirl, and then you've got Edna Mode. They are missing Dash from this collection, but there are other collections of a similar scale that do have Dash. So if you want to complete the Incredibles collection, you can do that. It just, this particular set didn't have him. So anyway, I'm going to get these girls out of their box, and I will be right back. All right, and here they are outside of their box, and they look incredible. Pun intended. So, first, here is Elastigirl. Now, their masks have, like, this little sticky part on the inside that kind of feels like silicone or something. But it's like a reusable glue. You got to be careful because if you get dust or... anything on it, it won't stick as well, so you'll have to clean that off. But it just kind of sticks right on her face like that. Their hair is very gelled. It's very, like, helmet hair. But the hair seems to be a pretty decent quality, especially on Violet, which I'll show you here in just a second. But right now I have them on Ever After High stands just so that way they can stand up. But... just to give you an idea, they do have the same articulation as a Disney Descendants doll or an Ever After High doll. So there's 11 points of articulation. They can move at the head, at the shoulder, at the elbow, and at the wrist. They can also move at the hip and the knee. Now I wanted to show you this. So they've got this... really cool outfit. It velcros in the back. It's all one piece. And it does not have feet on it. Instead, they have these shoes that are removable. And they have these little teeny tiny feet that go in the shoes. So that way it basically looks like it's all one piece. But it's the same for both dolls. And their hands are painted, sorry, not painted. They are molded with black plastic, so they are permanently black. But if you pull up her sleeve, you'll see that her skin is skin tone underneath. So same thing for the costume. These dolls do have a little bit of box hair syndrome, but that's okay. It can be zhuzhed. Also, Violet's hair quality is actually surprisingly really soft. It just is very gelled in the front, so you could just leave it like this because it's pretty decent, but if you want to wash it and maybe give it a little bit of a boil wash, it might look a little bit nicer, which I might actually do. But anyway, she's got her little headband here, just like she does in the movie. And Mrs. Incredible is noticeably taller than Violet, just because this is the mother and this is the daughter, so naturally she happens to be a little shorter. One thing I did want to do that I like to do in a lot of my review videos is I like to compare them. So here is an Ever After High doll. This is Poppy. And then I've got a Disney Descendants doll. Here is Allie. Now, she's kind of floating, so she looks a little taller than she actually is. But Violet is about the same height as a Descendants doll. Actually, and as a Ever After High doll. If we do this, she might be like a smidgen taller, but she's about the same height. And then Mrs. Incredible is taller. So, in fact, Mrs. Incredible... no, she's still taller than the taller Ever After High mold as well. So, but anyway, just for comparison's sake. And then also just for size comparison, here is a Barbie. And this is the one of the original top model Barbies that I found at a thrift store, by the way. Mrs. Incredible is about the same height as Barbie is. It's kind of hard to tell because she's not fully standing up straight, and the stands are not quite the same, but Barbie looks like she might be just this little bit taller. It's just their scale is a little different because the Incredibles are more of like a cartoony scale, whereas Barbie is, well, Barbie. Well, that's pretty much it. I really like these dolls. I think that, well, sorry, costumed action figures is what they're called. But they're definitely going to go on my Disney shelf, along with my Disney princesses and a few other Disney characters and my Princess Leia that I have. But anyway, I'm really glad to have these added to my collection. I'm also really excited to see the Incredibles 2 movie. I'm probably going to go see that this week. So for you guys, I have a question for you. Have any of you been to Pixar Fest at any of the Disney parks? I'm in California, and I go to Disneyland Anaheim mostly because it is the closest one to me and the easiest to get to. But I was there at the very, very beginning of Pixar Fest. I was there on the media day. So that was a really fun experience. And the fireworks show for Pixar Fest is insane. It is so cool. And I think it has... And I'm not sure, but I think it is my favorite fireworks show that I've seen at Disneyland. So what do you guys think? Have you been to Pixar Fest? Do you plan to go before it's over? And if you have, let me know, what do you think of the fireworks show? Leave it down in the comments below. Anyway, I hope you liked this video. If you did, make sure you hit that thumbs up button to let me know. And if you want to see more doll unboxing videos, or a few customizations that I have coming up, make sure you subscribe so you don't miss out on those. If you want to be notified when those videos pop up, hit the bell icon. Anyway, that's all I've got for you today. Thanks so much for watching, and I'll see you guys next time.